Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. Today I just have a little something different. It's honestly mainly to test my new microphone setup more than anything else. So we're gonna see how it sounds after I record this, but I also figured that it'd be kind of a neat video to kind of just do and relax. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck in a writer's block with the next high impact. So for now, we're just gonna do this. Alright, so here, obviously, this is my ADAMANCIPATOR core. Well, not all of it, most of it, but yeah, anyways. We're just going to be basically finishing off my physical deck list, because honestly, ever since I got those cards that were in that unboxing video, I have not had a real chance to touch this deck, physically as in. So anyways, let's just get right to it. So, I just got these orange sleeves not that long ago. I decided, they're all based on rocks, so let's go for orange. I think I have Pendulum in teal, Dinos are in black, and a few of my older decks are in just a few other random colors, so I knew I just didn't have an orange deck, so I thought, let's go for it. So let's see, missing one of my block dragons. I know I have one because it was in that unboxing, but I just don't know where exactly I put it. Then I'm just missing some other odds and ends. Let's see. I also got another little package from Face to Face. Yeah, it turns out I also forgot a bunch of stuff in that order because I had made that order like 3 times, but I kept like erroring out. So that was frustrating. But anyways, I'll just quickly open this too. This is my Dolce Pudding Cess. This is my Magician's Navigation. I just got this as a bit of a collector's item, just kind of something to hold on to. Angel Trumpeter. My 3 Tackle Crusaders. Managed to get this Alti Odin that it's not first ed, yeah, but at the same time it's in pretty decent shape, so I figured, why not? It was at a very reasonable price. And remember how I was mentioning how I like the Phoenix Enforcer line better than the Flame Wingman line? Boom. First ed Ultra. Just to go with the Shining Flare Wingman I got. Then I just want a rarity bump for my Blue Eyes deck randomly. And then Despot 001, just because you never know when you're going to need it. But that's not for this deck, obviously. This deck has its own little Auroradon plays, so... or rather, Needle Fiber plays, so... don't need it for that. Anyways, it's unfortunate that it's going to take a pretty long time for us to get any physical events back. But at the same time, I just, love messing with physical cards every now and then, and, it's honestly my preferred way of testing. Even though that, say, Edo Pro has, like, the test hand mode and everything, I like kind of sussing it out with physical cards, just because, it's got, you get a kind of feel for it. I admittedly need to work on my hand play and my, shuffling, get that faster, so... just because of how infrequently I seem to go to events, I'm kind of terrible at it, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're playing 3 of these. 2 or 3, but I'll just sleeve up 3 for now. Should be 60 sleeves, so if I go over, I'll just take things out. I mean, I already took out ADAMANCIPATOR Signs is already kind of not seeing play in the deck anymore, so I'm not gonna be running that. Because, well, it's not a bad card, but at the same time, you'd rather have that monster reborn, and you don't need any more because you want to make sure you hit your rocks on excavation. So let's see, that's our 3 tackle. Oh, and if you're wondering about these are OCG sleeves that one of my friends just picked up for me when they went to Japan a while back. I have all my extra deck cards in OCG sleeves across every deck, that way I could just move them out and about nice and easily. So speaking of random things, here's my nib token. That's needed. Let's see. Dweller. Phoenix Union. Occupied Racks. Herald and Boral. Dragite and Raptite. Yeah, fix those sleeves up in a bit. And let's see. Oh, yes. Right out. I'm not sure if it's in frame or out of frame, but Metal Marcher and Lincross. So let's see. Where did that third block dragon actually get to? I'll just edit this part out in just a minute. Alright, so I found it, and that's my cue for editing Yozoi to start the video back up and stop the fast forwarding or the skip, whatever. Anyways, I have this little box here. It's actually one of these Pokemon like Elite Trainer boxes. I use it, I keep a bunch of, like for example, like at the start here, there's a bunch of fusions. It goes Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Link, and then it just goes through all like the kind of generic toolboxes like that. Spells and traps, like this is where I keep all my Solemns and everything like that. And anyways, I usually kind of keep the archetype. Ooh, I just bumped the camera. Let's see, did I? Sorry about that. Anyways, I just keep all my stuff there, and I also kind of keep deck cores there. So here's a bunch of the rock stuff. Yeah, it turns out everyone's going crazy for Gigantes because it is technically better than this, but I mean, I don't think I'm reading this wrong, but the Rock Spirit literally acts the same as an extender. And I just like, I only have the one Gigantes, and I know now this deck will only be playing the one Gigantes, but I figured I may as well put it to the side just in case. You never know. Let's see, Recover, Dino Wrestler Tuner, Go-Go-Go's, da-da-da. Okay. So this is kind of the generic, like, main deck rock stuff that isn't super broken. And here's our broken boy. One Lego boy. There we go. Let's see, do I have anything else in here that I need to take out? So, triple overload, double wall, one of each of the rocks, Lapita, no. Nothing I need here for now. So, let's see, I'm just going to bring up my current list up on my phone. Alright, I need to find my Pankratops. That shouldn't be too hard. I have a few versions of it, but let's see. I think, again in here, I also keep all the dual Devastator stuff in here. So it's nice and easy to find, and it's all together. I'll just pull out my Ultra one. I have my secret one, but it's in my Dinosaur deck. Also, Gate Blocker to put on the side. Yeah, that's another thing it turns out I forgot to order. I need a playset of Gate Blocker. Let's see, how many Pankratops do I have? I got the 2 Ultra Pankratops. Ooh, 1. Also the Gamma Seal. Because honestly, I do actually like the Kaijus in this deck. Let's see, there we go. I haven't quite sussed out actual ratios yet. Honestly, it's been a while since I played on, like, done some serious hardcore testing with this list. I just did a bunch of test hands and a few games, but at the same time, you know, Edo Pro has varying quality of opponents, so it's a bit hard to get any actual testing done. Alright, so there's Gate Blocker. Look at Seal over there as well. Let's see, 3, 6. $30, $31. We're at 31. Okay. Let's see. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, my entire spell lineup. Yeah, that's noteworthy. That's definitely noteworthy. Okay, so I know I dug up my unexpected die at some point. I think I only had the 2 of them, but I mean, the Dino Structure deck just got re-released, so it's super easy to go find a 3rd one. But I should have the 2 on me, so we're going to do another jump cut super slick editing thing. Alright, so good news. After a decent bit of looking, I finally managed to find my Monster Reborn and my Foolish, which I already knew where they were, but it's nice to finally have them. I have no idea where I put my unexpected dies. At the very least, it should be cheap to get a new set, but yeah, I just don't know where I put them, which is unfortunate. Anyways, back onto this. So, I think I was previously mentioning how, you know, I like to play with physical Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like I need to kind of practice a little more with my pile shuffling and whatnot. It's easy to just kind of, you know, it's easy to get complacent when all you do is just play the online game. But then you go to like your locals or something, and then suddenly, oh yeah, you have to worry about actual time rules. It's not just a meme anymore. You know, you have to deal with it. Also, yes, rarity mix kaijus kill me. But also I would normally recommend Humongous because it's an Earth and you could banish it for Gigantes or Block Dragon. But I don't have any Humongous, and at the same time, I'll be honest, I don't really care that much. But at the same time, one of the benefit with this Gamma Seal is if in the event for some reason you can't do Halki Fyrax plays or it gets banished or something like that, it counts as a water in graveyard for Dragite. So Dragites can still go live. Yeah. And I was gonna say I think I had Tenyi Spirit, the water one, which was level 4 and you could use for the rank 4 easy Gallant Granite plays, but we replaced it with Adhara for the main purpose of its needle fiber dot deck. Basically, Adhara's a tuner, the level doesn't matter, and you could run both, but they conflict with each other. That's the big problem. However, say Tenyi and Spirit and Petting Sessor, that's like, you know, that's your play right there. That boom gets you jump started without using your normal summon. Speaking of which, again, you could also, instead of Petting Sessor, it's one of your unexpected dies. Speaking of which, I'm deciding to run the Kaijus just because I feel like a lot of decks are now going for the Boros or Union Carrier into Buster Whelp combo in order to lock you out of the extra deck, and Dark Ruler No More doesn't really do anything against that. Actually, I'll be honest, I've debated maining like Lava Golem, because Lava Golem gets rid of, say, Boral Savage Dragon, and then one other thing, usually an Apollosa or something like that, and then you get to just kind of play off. However, that means you have to have like 2 of your cards that you don't need a normal summon. So with the Kaijus, you get rid of 1 less negate, however it's far more flexible. In addition, with the Kaiju, Sphere Mode, whatever, or Kaijus and Lava Golem, I need to reread Sphere Mode, but you could of course use Dragite to bounce it back to your hand, and then suddenly you have you know, a kaiju ready to go if you know you're going to be in a bit of a grind game or something like that. But yeah, actually, this card right here, this is... I know the what is it, Dragon Buster, I think? Yeah, Dragon Buster is the extra deck locking one. Normally I would run this here, but right now I'm just proxying it out for this because it's about to get a reprint in the, as of this recording, upcoming Battles of Legend, Armageddon, which is a very neat set. I'm very much looking forward to that. So we're going to get that, and I'm just going to kind of have just another blank card as my Mecha Phantom Misa O-Lion, because that's also getting reprinted there. Hopefully they're secret, so it'll look nice. They'll match with these tuners. But then beyond that, with the... we were playing now One Foolish, One Monster Reborn. Like I said, Signs is not generic enough. Monster Reborn, I mean, you could bring back your Pankratops and pop something else. You know, you get those kind of shenanigans going. And then with Foolish Burial, of course, you get your Block Dragon plays. You know, that's never not good. But anyways, let's move on to sleeving up the extra. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit all over the place with this, but that's just kind of how I am. You know, sometimes these sleeving sessions aren't so nice. I actually got these OCG sleeves quite a while ago. I believe it was nearly 2 years ago at this point. My friend went to Japan, and he got it for 350 yen. So it was very, very cheap. I was like, hey, can you pick this up? I'll pay you back like 10 bucks or whatever. And then he's like, nah, take it. Which I greatly appreciate. Linky boy. One Metal Marcher, which I know the Megatins are usually super opened up, but I am kind of amazed this thing hasn't bumped up at all in price. Really, I paid like $3 for it, which is basically what it felt like it was sitting at for ages. Risen Raptite. You know, I will say also, it's kind of sad that we, you know, it's not sad because you know, it's some great tragedy or something, but it's kind of disappointing that we worked Risen Leonite out of the deck, because I did like it. I did like the whole digging for the signs. However, we really do need the extra deck space. Also, I'm kind of happy we ended up dropping Naturia Beast as our like de facto boss monster. Now we have, okay, that's already in sleep from when it was in Pendulum. Now we have so many other kind of routes to go with. I do enjoy that. Also, I'm missing an Apollousa, Gallant Granite, and IP Masquerena. I'm waiting for the Megatins on those. There's literally no point in me even bothering to go after them at this point in time. I'm just gonna wait for the Megatins. Once the Megatins drop, gonna get those hopefully for reasonable prices. Because the thing is, the Apollousa's basically confirmed in there. If not, okay, I could wait another 2 months till, or yeah, like month and a half till the Gold Series. Which even if that's like, say if reprint that settles at like 40 US, 50 Canadian, I'd be fine paying at that point. And Abyssal is already in the sleeve. So let's kind of suss this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 3 spots for those. Also, I organize everything by ascending level/rank. Oh, forgot to change Union carrier sleeve. Let's see, let me just refer back to my list in just a moment. Also, Verte Anaconda, that's another thing I gotta get my hands on. Definitely something I will be doing later on. Let's see, Lincros to... Okay, so I got all the synchros. I'm just missing Gallant for Xyz. A Link kind of toolbox is a little more flexible, but let me just see. And I'll figure out the kind of rest a bit later. But anyways, it's only 2 other cards that I effectively need. I think last I was playing the Nightmare Cerberus, and actually I have it right here too. I was also playing Crystal Wing, but I feel Crystal Wing's a bit redundant. Savage is so good, and Apolloza, of course, is our like super monster negator. However, am I missing anything for the standard Link climbing combos? I don't think so, because we don't play. Oh yeah. Now I'm realizing it. Where's my Rorodon? Okay, I know I had one of those. Jump cut time. All right, so I found my Rorodon. It was just with my links and all my other kind of staples in that previously mentioned Pokemon Elite Trainer box. So it's just nice and sleeved. There we go. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 3, 14. Okay, so I'm missing. So basically, I have one little kind of flex spot. Unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am forgetting anything too important. Side note, fun story about the Boral Savage Dragon. I actually did, this is a Savage Strike, actually Unlimited Edition, but I don't care that much. The thing is, I traded this 1-to-1 for a Dingirsu back when Dingirsu was a $30 card. Actually, they were both like $30 cards. But Savage was actually kind of trending downwards immediately after, so I'm like, oh god, I regret this. And then the dual overload reprint of Dingirsu got announced, and this thing just, its price kept going up and up and up, especially after ADAMANCIPATOR really established a foothold, and I'm just like, it's with a friend, and he's just like, well, you made off like a bandit on that end of the deal, and I'm like, yep. You know, no hard feelings though, like it was worth it at the time, but you know, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! And let me guess, I'll take a prediction, this thing's gonna be like $10 after the Prismatic Secret version in the next Megatin drops. So I may honestly rarity upgrade for that, because if it looks good, like I really like how a lot of those Prismatic Secrets look. Like even this Monster Reborn, which was a promo from this year's tin. If it looks good, I will get it. But anyways, the only thing at this point that I believe we are missing is my triple unexpected die, which I know I have 2 of, and I for the life of me cannot find it. So sorry for that, I guess, but for now we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 22, 25, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So yeah, that's basically all I need left is the final 3 final 3 unexpected die for this ADAMANCIPATOR deck. And then we will be all good. And let's just... Oh, and then of course, all the extra deck monsters that I'm missing. Let's kind of just put it all together for now, though. At the bottom. Boom. Boom. So we'll order it. That, like that. This, that, that, do. New sleeves are extremely slippery, aren't they? So this is 3 card short, so obviously ratios are going to be kind of thrown off, but God, this is like my favorite thing to do after sleeving up a deck. I think Tom Box did a thing about the math and the pile shuffling method, so I think his conclusion was do both, but I honestly can't remember. I need to refer back to that video. It's workable. And here's the extra deck all spread out. Again, we are missing those 3 cards. I mean, at the very least, I don't think any of them are going to be skipping the Megaton, especially not IP Mask. IP has to be in there. We could say boom, boom. Yeah, this was the Dodos from that short-lived experiment. So yeah, something like that. Then of course the most important card in the deck. Alright, well, I know this is a little different. I know it may not be high octane, high editing insanity or anything, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take it a little easy, and things have been a little crazy for me, but thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope the video quality looks decent. This is kind of new for me. I'm experimenting with some settings. Regardless, I'll upload it, and hopefully it's not too embarrassing, but thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day before, during, and after, and I will see you guys later.